Hello everyone, my name is Serge Hamad and I will be your host for this new Creative Cow tutorial. We will be using an Invigorator 3D pencil to trace the outline of an actor and make it look like the pencil would be drawing on an After Effects 3D layer. My goal in this tutorial is to show you how to use the center of a set to precisely animate an object. It's a question of understanding and perfectly matching two different 3D worlds, the one from After Effects and Invigorator. This tutorial is meant for the advanced user, so I will not get into details on how to create the animated outline, etc. First, let's have a short look at what I already prepared for our animation. I have here a pre-keyed clip from the All Bets Are Off crowd control stock footage. Thanks to Aaron Rabinovitz for providing me with this one. Great stuff. So using the pen tool, I started by tracing the first frame of my clip. Once done, I just cut the masks. I then created a white solid for the background and another solid that I called tracing to paste my masks onto. You can see here that we have three masks. Okay, the fill effect here is just used to turn the image to black at the end of the stroke animation. And the stroke effects are here, of course, to draw the pencil lines. As I already mentioned, this is not a newbie tutorial, so if you want to learn more on how to do the so-called signature animation, please check the tutorial section at the Creative Cow forum. I will use the Track 3D Layer feature to merge both After Effects and Invigorator 3D worlds. So I already created a 50 by 50 pixels solid layer. I pasted all my mask shapes to the positions parameters and made sure that each stroke end keyframes match the leader layer path keyframes. So this layer should be traveling along the path and leading the Invigorator 3D pencil along. Let us preview this. Okay, let's now involve Invigorator. I already created a 3D pencil using a custom edge, so I just need to import it. Alright, the first thing I want you to notice is that Invigorator automatically placed our object center at the center of the set. Let's see what happens now when I try to animate our pen. For this I need first a camera layer. I switch all layers but the Invigorator 1 to 3D. And I tell Invigorator to use the After Effects camera. I assign the layer named Leader as a tracker for set 1, as it's where our pencil resides. If you're like me and don't like to work with a solid color for the leader, just add the grid effect to create a gizmo. I scrub the timeline, and as you can see, the pencil does follow the leader, but it's not looking like it would be tracing precisely on the After Effects layer named Paper. If I orbit the camera, you will see that the pencil even intersects with the After Effects 3D layer. Well, this happens because Invigorator placed the pencil midway of the set center. To avoid any intersection with the layer named Paper, we need the pencil to reside starting halfway instead. In other words, the tip of our pencil should just touch the very center of the Invigorator set center at a 0Z position value, the same like the After Effects layer. Let's work on this. First, let me unlink set 1 so the object regains its initial position. Now back to the setup window. Here is now a very helpful visual to show you where the After Effects paper layer will reside once both 3D worlds are merged. I create a primitive object, change it to a plane, which is as flat as an After Effects layer, I mean 0 depth. I orbit the camera, et voila, I have now a perfect idea on where I have to place my pencil tip, suddenly touching the plane surface. So let's now alter the position of our pencil using the manipulation tools. To properly record the tutorial, I'm forced to work with a low screen resolution, so it makes it a bit difficult to see things. I will make the plane invisible as it's not needed. The red gizmo should help more than enough to precisely position our pencil. Okay, this should do it. I reassign my tracker and render a little. Okay, as you can see, the object is following perfectly. And if I orbit our camera, the pencil really looks like it would be sticking to the After Effects 3D layer. Okay, so we are done with this tutorial. I have on my site another animation, a PG-13 one, so if you want to see it, just follow the link. Allez, salut everyone!